Hello and welcome to lesson 3 of the communication topic. This one is all about protocols. Okay, the starter. On this expertly drawn mesh network, packet switching is being used to send some information from node A down to node E. The first packet follows the route A, B, C, E. After this, node B goes offline. What route does the second packet take? Okay, with packet switching, packets take the lowest cost route through a mesh network. With node B offline, the lowest cost route is now A, F, D, C, E. Today's lesson is a bit of a memorising facts lesson. I'm sorry about that. We try to avoid it in computer science, but every now and again we've just got to learn some definitions. And today we're going to learn the definitions and purpose of the following protocols: Ethernet, Wi-Fi, HTTP, HTTPS, POP3, SMTP, IMAP and FTP. What do I mean by a protocol? Well, a protocol is a set of agreed rules that both sides of a communication channel follow. Lots of different protocols exist for lots of different purposes. Online games will use their own protocols to talk to servers. Email, video calls, instant messages all have protocols that are followed. A completely made up example protocol could be something as simple as this. Send 11111 to a recipient computer. Wait 0.5 seconds for reply. If the reply is 10101010, then send the size of the file to be transmitted. Else, wait 2 seconds and try again. If reply is transmit signal, send file. The receiving computer would be following its side of the protocol, which would be something like wait for 111111. If received, transmit 10101010 if ready. Wait for file size. If file size is less than a certain amount, send the transmit signal, else transmit the error signal. Protocols work as long as both ends of the communication are using the same one. There's little point inventing your own protocol as no other systems will understand it. And lots of standard protocols exist that are well-known protocols that are used by a wide variety of applications. If you write a program that uses, for example, the HTTP protocol, you know it will work with all web servers in the world. So the first protocol we need to know about is Ethernet and Wi-Fi. Ethernet is a protocol used for wired networks, and Wi-Fi is the protocol used for wireless networks. Now, Wi-Fi actually subdivides into two standards. The first one is 801.11, and this is what most people mean when they say Wi-Fi. It's the standard for wireless networks. Bluetooth is also a Wi-Fi protocol. It's a short-range, low-power wireless standard, usually used for accessories like earbuds and keyboards. The next protocol we need to know is HTTP and HTTPS. Just standard HTTP, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, is the protocol used for requesting an HTML file from a web server. So web browsers use this. Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer, Edge, all of those use HTTP to get a website from a web server in order to display it. HTTPS is simply a secure version of HTTP. It uses end-to-end encryption to make sure the website can't be intercepted along the way. We'll look more at encryption in a later unit. The next protocols we need to know are POP3 and SMTP. POP3, which stands for Post Office Protocol 3, is a protocol for downloading email from a mail server. It's an old protocol. It only delivers the mail. It doesn't support leaving it on the server or marking it as read, as all modern email systems do. It's simply for delivering the email. SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, is a protocol for uploading email to a mail server and transmitting it from server to server. So when you send an email, SMTP is used to get it to your recipient's server, and then POP3 is used by your recipient to download it and read it. POP3 has now largely been replaced with IMAP, which is Internet Message Access Protocol. This is a more advanced version of the protocol which allows emails to stay on the server and be marked as read. So if you access your email from multiple different computers, you'll still be able to see them all. The last protocol we need to know about is FTP. FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol, and hopefully from that you can figure out what it does. It's a protocol for transferring files between two computers. It's commonly used by web developers for uploading their HTML files to their web servers. Notes for this lesson is pretty straightforward. Rather than just doing standard notes on this, I'd like you to create flashcards, either physical or digital using GoConquer for each of the protocols we've looked at. On one side, write the protocol. On the other side, write the definition. You can then use these for revision at the end of this unit. There is also a quiz on the VLE to do once you've finished your flashcards.